So my name is Nat. I'm a software engineer building stuff in Agoda website where you go agoda.com to see, yeah, that's the thing I built. And about me for a bit. So I've been working on this page. It's a page where you can see details of the hotel. So you can see the room price and booked. Right now I'm moving to another team. The project is not public yet, so I cannot tell you anything more. Yeah, and yeah, coding is what I love. So I sometimes I code. I used to do a competition. It's called IEEE Extreme. So you code for 24 hours, something like that. Yeah, and it's pretty fun. It's cool. Okay, so about bot. When we talking about the bot, what we usually think about, maybe you play some game, StarCraft, there are some AI, there are several levels, so maybe easy one, hard one, or maybe Ragnarok. You don't want to play, so you write some script to like leveling up your characters for you, or maybe something more intelligent. The AI that can play Go, that can be the world top level player, pro player, or maybe your personal assistant, Siri, Jarvis, or Alexa, Amazon Alexa, or maybe a super classic one that was very famous in Thailand like a few years ago, SimSimi. I think it's just a pattern matching, so like it's match some string and give you similar response, something like that. It's very funny one, not very intelligent. So when building a bot, I think there are two aspects when you're thinking about building it. So it's interaction with the world and the bot itself, where you do some processing of the input and you think what kind of feedback should I give back to the world. So yeah, input you have a lot of things you can give to the bot. So like it can be in a text format. So maybe in the Facebook chat or Slack, for example, and you can give it some image or maybe videos, or you can give a voice command. Everything is the thing that bot can interact with. And when you get some input, you want the bot to do something. So for example, you give some command, bot do something, and it gives you a feedback, a response. For example, the merge queue bot, you give it the command like, okay, I want to merge this one, and bot merge it for you. And it can be anything else like the Alexa, you can give it some command like playing, play the Hotel California for me, something like that. So the bot just search through the music repository and find the music, the song that you like to listen to. Can be some in processing the data, so it can be a thing that very simple like the bot queue, merge queue. You just I think split the text with space, and then you know the first token is the command, and everything that comes after that can be parameters of the command, something like that. Or maybe you can talk with it with some complicated, more complicated text like English sentence, or I think a word that human use, or maybe some other complicated action like playing music. I think it can be complicated because there are a lot of uncertainty about the in the sentence. So yeah, start building the bot. There are many frameworks right now that can help you like start building the bot like really easily. So you don't have to know much about, maybe for example you want to receive a text message from Slack. If you go like very low level, you may need to like to know socket programming. You have to connect to the web API. You have to know like a lot of things, maybe WebSocket, anything. But this bot framework, it has a lot of tools that you can use. So you can just start with Microsoft Bot Framework. You can select, okay, I want a Slack message driver. I want some new natural language processing module, so it can just process the sentence for you, and you just get the like the objective of the like intent of the command or the text. So Microsoft Bot Framework has a lot of things you can try and look in their website. Also very easy one is the Node.js bot kit. Yeah, you can also try that one. And there are others maybe I don't know about. But for me, I built it by myself. So I call it HotelBot. This project is start like years ago with first right now in Agoda the communication tool we use is Slack. We use HipChat before, and this one is start with a HipChat. It's a very easy bot. So when you at first the bot receive command by mention to it. So I just mention hotel bot, do this for me, something like that, and it just react to the command, and it's just that. So the main functionality of this bot is the ability to check A/B test data. Why is very important because in Agoda we trade data very seriously. So everything we do, decision we made is based on data. For example, if you go to Agoda website today and maybe you come again next week, something you see will change. So like maybe the button change from red to blue, or maybe some text change, or maybe the whole interface change. Those things is all an A/B test and comparison within a group of users. So we do like a control test on the user, on our customer, and see if we change the UI to be like this, it's get better or not, and we analyze it by using this kind of data. The data can be break down into like many aspects, like where user come from or something like that. Yeah, so this functionality is like a killing feature for my bots. And so this one I just built it from scratch, except the Select API client, because I don't want to mess with the low level thing. So I just yeah, import it. There are a lot of library like a driver. So if you want to connect to the Facebook Messenger platform, for example, you just find some driver and you can, okay, I want this message. Maybe I want a stream of message, something like that. Yeah. And why I build it everything by myself from scratch, because I want to learn something new, and it's just fun, and I just want to do it. Like Joe said, yeah. Why he choose .NET Core? Because yeah, I just want to do it, right? Something like that. So in the hotel bot, I decided to have a three part of it. So the bot interact with the world, right? There is a driver. For example, in hotel bot right now, it's using Slack driver. It can receive stream of messages from Slack, and it can post a message back to Slack. And there is a call, so it handle like when a message coming, which function should I call, or if there's exception, how it can handle exception, if there's Slack timeout or Slack API is down, something like that. And the third part is the module, so we can have different functionality. At first, it has only one, but in my list, I want to do a lot of things, more than just this one. So I want it to have several modules. So I want to talk a bit low level, a bit lower level. With the Slack API, they provide several ways for you to interact with it. So the classical web API, you just do one call to the API, a get or post call, and then you get some response like I want the latest message on this channel. I get one message, and that's all. And maybe, for example, I want to post one message, and select reply is yeah, it's success, 200 success. So you can know that your message is posted to the Slack channel. A better way is the event API is like a push notification. So you define some endpoint for your server or your bot for Slack to get to you. So when there's some message or some event that you interest, you can subscribe to it, and Slack will send some message or a call to you. So it will push something to you. The downside is that if our server or the bot is you cannot expose it to the public internet, then Slack cannot get to you. So this is one of the problem. And the next one is the real-time messaging. Real-time messaging is like you open a WebSocket to Slack, and yeah, that's all. Just keep that channel open, and Slack will push you some message, so you don't have to call it like every second or every minute, something like that. And this one is so you don't need to export your web server or the bot itself to the public internet. So just open WebSocket from your server, and that's all. Yeah. And hotel bot, this one is like the log of the bot, starting from like very little traffic. At first, when I live the bot, I think it's like there was not many users that use it. Firstly, it's used only in my team, and just checking this data very easily. So when you, for example, I code something and I live it in the website, and I want to see how it's doing. So when you do A/B testing, you can know like user maybe like it or they not like it. It reflect on how we convert the it reflect on the conversion rate. So sometimes I just live it on Friday, and a bit worried. So I want to check the data, but one annoying thing is that I have to use my Agoda, like the company laptop, and VPN first to get into the internal network, and then I have to open the back office login, and to check just one data, like the percentage that this piece of code do, something like that. So with the bot, it's getting very easy. You just take your phone out, and then you type something like if you can see in the screen exp list or exp, something like that, and it will show you the result, like some summary of the result of your experiment. So there are some interesting thing about the bot. Right now there are 60 to 20 commands sent to the bot, and many users, I think 20, is quite many. Yeah, many users use it every day, and it's been here for more than a year. Actually, like 1 year and a week, something like that. And I have one word for my biggest client. He's product owner of the hotel page team. He says, "I love Hotelbot a lot." Yeah. And this is just the start, like the starting point, the beginning of the bot. I think we can extend it like in a lot of way, that like we can make a bot that respond to the interact with the customer. Like, okay, I want some hotels. Maybe I can connect with more than Slack, so I made a bot connect to Facebook messaging platform. So you can do something like, okay, find me a hotel in Bangkok that is two 2,000 baht or less, something like that. I think it's very cool thing. Or maybe you can do some like easy customer service. So you can have some predefined database of the thing that user frequently ask. So we don't even need to get a call. Or maybe you can use some external service or um, something like voice voice recognition and also like voice synthesize to do the customer auto response, something like that. And I think there are a lot of technical things that we can also work also can make the bot do for us, like server monitoring, reporting a hardware status. Maybe we can set the threshold. We can also combine it with machine learning. We get a lot of data for the for that server, for the hardware, for the code exception. We can analyze and make the bot notify us if something in the production, like the web server in the production, has some problem. So bot just message me like, okay, it's gonna be a problem in 10 minutes. I have to get ready, something like that. Or maybe I can prevent it, right? And there is many possibility that you can do with the bot. I think, and it's up to your imagination. Um, so what did I learn from this one? Um, I learned Python 3 because I used to use a lot of Python 2.7, like lot of the time, and I never have never have a chance to learn the new one because I know that Python 3 is a lot different from 2. That's why I never try to change. But for this one, I tried it, and I think it's pretty cool. I never built something like, usually I just write some short snippet in Python, like maybe 10-20 lines, but this one is a lot more. Yeah, and I learned a lot about Slack API, WebSocket, and just start my interest in the bot, so building the bot, this one. And also learn about some potential security risk, like Joseph, because the bot sits inside the firewall, it can receive some command. It's like remote code execution, right? So if the Slack account of somebody in the company is compromised, he can just issue some command to the bot, and if your bot is not secure enough, then maybe it can execute something like something bad. It can maybe crash your production web server, something like that. And if the bot do some like SQL execution query, then it can be maybe more dangerous. So you have to take security pretty serious here. And I want to introduce a bit like some interesting project related to the bot. So for this one, for my bot, is not the ability of the bot to talk to people is not very high. So just receive some command, like Joe said, it's like an IRC chatbot. So you just type some predefined command, and I think it's for us programmer it's very familiar, but for normal customer or user it's not very easy for them to use it. So if you want the bot to talk like normal, to understand the context, there are several libraries like wit.ai, api.ai, and louis.ai. This one is from the big three. So the first one I think Facebook, and the second one is Google, and the third one is Microsoft. So you can try anything you like. And there are some good recognition service like Google Cloud Vision. You can feed it image, and I think they will tag your image with some like some meaning of the image. And Amazon has good voice service. I think it's built in Alexa. And interesting project is like Mark Zuckerberg of the Facebook, he built a smart home bot, I think, Jarvis. So you can text the bot in Facebook Messenger, like turn on the light, all the lights in my house, something like that. And yeah, it just do that for you. And Amazon Alexa, maybe you all know, right? Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, and that's all what I want to talk about today. Would you have any question?
So you're talking about the bot and you didn't show us how to use it. One.
Yeah, I want to show it, but because I cannot use my own laptop.
Okay. Yeah.
So
you can use it on your phone, right?
Yeah, I can, but I don't know how can I.
You want to use Slack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
We can try and find it.
You can log into Slack on that.
Okay, we have this one.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do it. This will go into my Slack. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So try not to display any sensitive channels.
Okay. I think I.
Yeah.
Deliver. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to do this.
I can show some stats or something like that.
I don't think so. Because we're going to post this. Okay, I'll stop the stream.
For example, like